finna be reacting to part two of Weird Birds. Now, I'm finna be for real. I have no idea what happened in part one. The moment I got finished with watching it, I ate a sandwich and went to bed. But today we're finna be reacting to part two. So without further ado, let's get into it.
So my brother was looking for shells, and he was scared of them. He showed me, and I followed him along to humor him, and I genuinely do not know what this is. It is creepy. Anyone know what this could possibly be? I live by Tampa on the East Coast and haven't seen this before.
Of course, you have not seen this before. This is how this is. So to start off, I'm pretty sure that's a trilobite, maybe a Wally ser. I don't know, but I think that's what it is.
Well, I think it's just some random thing called an isopod. We were gonna get closer pics of it, but then it got carried away and eaten by one of these guys. Ah,
So y'all did nothing to. Wait a minute. So to start off, y'all did nothing to y'all did nothing to take like to defend it. Like, what even are those? Are those okay? These look like I don't even know what these are.
well, I guess it's fine, but that was definitely strange. Update. We found another one. This one actually was alive and it was scuttling around the shore. It's actually kind of cute. Little isopod guy.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I do remember this peak narrator. The one that said, "Fruity, open the door." Bro, stop, please. I, so to start off, we got the return of Mister Open the Door.
We decided not to take it. That might be kind of cruel, but definitely sending this pic to my uncle. He might know what it is. He's a bug person. My mom suggested we.
Also, bro, that is not an isopod, bro. That I think. Actually, I don't know. I can't believe. I'm also. I think roly polies are iso. Actually, no, that's what they're called. I think roly polies are called isopods. When you really think about, you know what? Let's just.
So, yeah.
I don't want to be taken out of this. Let's just go for it. Did I
Some
press?
strange guys in globe-looking uniforms are ushering people off the beach, and the police is with them. We had to leave the beach, sadly. I wonder why they're there.
I personally, I have no idea why they're there. On Earth? Or whatever. Um. So some strange guys in globe-looking uniform. I need better context. Does that mean? Are you just telling me they have like the planet Earth, like as like them like weird looking costumes, or they're just like this big ball, and just like and it's just like to where they have their heads are tiny and stuff. Is that what I'm getting here? Said hi, hello, baby crocodile. I don't know how you're able to type you being a baby crocodile, but it is what it is. Welcome.
Okay, so my brother actually took more pictures of similar-looking animals in the water, and he just sent them to me. Now, I'm for sure weirded out because, like, what even are these?
I have no idea what these things are, but they are hideous. They are. It looks like an underwater cockroach. That's if a cockroach. Never mind. I'm just gonna let it
Are
continue.
there really extinct species in Florida with us? We're back at the house now, and we are hearing some extremely weird noises in the area. Here's what we recorded. We think pelican maybe, or something like that. Who knows, really? Ideas?
Personally, I've never heard a pelican vocalize. If you ever heard a I almost said Pokemon. Oh my gosh. If you ever heard a pelican vocalize, I don't know what sort of secretive techniques you had to do to get that thing to vocalize. I say vocalize when I could just say like maybe like actually I think that's like the correct word for it. Said hi, hello, Erasm. Whatever that is, that does not sound like a pelican. I know I just said I never heard a pelican vocalize, but and I may not be no extreme biologist, but that does not sound like a pelican, bro. That's not natural.
We found it. It looks like a really big toucan, so we're not really
A really big toucan. So you're telling me Toucan Sam just pulled up to Florida? Okay.
too worried anymore. Dad thought the noises were a gator, but he just saw this and is posting about it on Facebook or whatever. He is the Florida man. He says he might shoot it if it tries anything funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, it did say he is from Florida, so I guess when in doubt, shoot it down. I mean, I guess that's what y'all people do. That. I feel. No, never mind.
Oh shoot, here's the picture. Yeah, I know it sucks, but it's getting dark and it was taken through a screen.
I must be colorblind, cause what? Oh, is it down here? Oh, is this the thing? Well, if that's it, I mean, I guess it's. Yeah, dog, I don't think I can shoot that thing. I don't know what that is. January 11th, 2024.
It looks like a flying dinosaur or something. My mom is kind of concerned, but my
Of course, you say it's a flying dinosaur. Realistically, what are like the only flying dinosaurs I can really think of are Microraptor, Archaeopteryx, like flying extinct dinosaurs. I think the only but because like avian dinosaurs are just straight up birds that can fly. Yeah.
reaction. I mean, Florida has plenty of weird creatures in it. Like, look at this funny guy I took a pic of last week.
Look at this funny guy I took a pic of last week. I think I'm starting to notice a pattern with this narrator. He tries to like lure in this into like something comedic, and then it just gets progressively darker towards the end.
Okay, my mom is screaming about a snake, and somehow one got in our house. It looked
This is one. What type of snake? Whatever. I feel like I'm asking. I'm literally asking the obvious questions. Like, what snake is that? Oh my gosh! What does a pelican sound like? How about if I just let it play for the duration of 40 minutes and 7 seconds? I could actually find out.
looks like a stubby rattlesnake, but without a rattle tail. My dad's gonna take care of it with a broom. Here's a photo of it. I'm trying to get rid of it now. What breed is it? Is it poisonous?
I know. So you're telling me your dad just said he was finna shoot Toucan Sam if he tried anything funny, tried to sell you the some type of tampered with Fruit Loops. But you're telling me he's gonna beat this thing to death with a broom. Okay.
This snake is leaping around our house like a flying squirrel.
That kind of seems like a you. I feel so bad. This kind of seems like a you problem. Maybe smack it out of the sky.
Dad is having a hell of a time trying to catch it. I'm trying to get a picture for you all to see. Here's a pic I was able to get of it going. My dad finally hit it out of the air with his broom and killed it.
So this glass cannon snake. What do you mean he smacked it out of the sky and killed it?
Currently eating dinner now. My bro is hogging the nuggets right now.
So he's a big back. Okay. Common big back activities. I know you. What? Never mind.
My brother was going to take the trash out, but then he came back. He said there are giant birds outside and he didn't want to go. I asked if it was the toucan thing and he said it was different. I'm going to take the trash bins out then because I feel like he's just trying to be lazy.
Maybe it's Toucan Sam's big brother. Toucan let me see what else rhymes with toucan. Toucan Pam, yeah.
Boys are so lazy, man. Like, what even, dude? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Bro was making up shit. There's nothing outside. Man, I gotta do all the work. He insists that there is something out there, though, but I don't know. I told him to prove it. I
I
don't
told
think
him
he
to
thinks
prove
it's
it is
real.
crazy. What are these Gallimimus? These look like Gallimimus to me.
Give me proof alongside this image. Shit, I guess he's not wrong. These look like dog-sized roadrunners or something.
Dog-sized road runners is crazy. Are you not concerned, woman? I know you said they're only dog size, but any like did you do know dogs can range in sizes, like a Great Dane or something, or what is that, like a Great Pyrenees or something like that, or a Doberman, or a bulldog, or a French bulldog, the Bonjour bulldog.
He texted me some stuff, and apparently all around the country there are sightings of mysterious prehistoric-looking
I
animals.
do remember Mikey though. Mikey, to recap, Mikey was this Microraptor that got clapped by hypothermia. Rest in peace.
Animals. I looked into it, and yeah, there are a lot of cracked things popping up all around. These look like motherfucking dinosaurs.
Oh no! Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Now you're saying. Now, so you're telling me the picture you saw before this. All you said was that they're dog-sized roadrunners, but now you're saying that they're just full-on dinosaurs.
What the fuck is happening? 2023 is crazy.
2025 is not that crazy, to be for real. Maybe things will happen over this summer. I'm not sure.
Who is Mikey?
D- dog. I would say I don't know, but I literally just recapped about him. He's a Microraptor. I think he has something to do with my cousin Milo the Microraptor. I'm not sure. He died, and Milo robbed a bank, to continue his legacy. I guess I don't know.
Okay, so I guess Mikey is okay. Maybe these ones are fine as well. Also, my bro is heading back in. He said he wants to show me something and get my reaction. Lol. Good thing he's coming back. My parents just asked about him.
Dog, where was he? What do you mean he's coming back?
My brother is the
Mm, nah, cause what on earth is that?
dumbest cretin alive. He ran up to one of these things, took a flash pic in his face, and then ran back. His dumbass had to hide in the bushes. This is the picture he took. I literally had to slap him. That looked so fucking stupid. Now my dad is calling the cops.
Well, at least y'all are calling the cops way quicker than in part one, cause in part one, um, like this dude literally took seeing a child seeing a child's foot to call the police, not when your chicken was stolen through the opened door. Okay.
He said he was like 7.5 feet tall, but he's 5'3" and is probably exaggerating.
I think a lot of people don't understand how tall 7 to 8 feet tall 8 feet tall is. Keep in mind, Carnotaurus, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 feet tall. And whatever is 7 to 8 feet tall is like 3 to 2 feet shorter than that. Just a little perspective for y'all guys who underestimate people that are to underestimate things that are 7 to 8 feet tall.
He's also a dumbass. My dad is angry with the cops because they're too busy because there's a fucking cougar screaming outside.
Oh, so you're telling me this is a cougar? What do you mean? What cougar are we talking about here? So you're telling me there's listen, buddy. Why are y'all so busy with a cougar screaming outside?
hunkering down for tonight. We locked everything up and are all sleeping in the same room together.
So y'all are a lot smarter than Chicago guy. No offense to the previous dude, but I think that's what a lot of people call him. I'm not sure. Chicago, because he was from Chicago, whatever.
We all waked up and had some breakfast. Nothing seems weird outside, it's just all quiet and stuff. My brother is playing Rust right now. My parents are in their room. Mom's extremely upset about something. Apparently, she's in a lot of pain. I wonder if it's got to do with her pregnancy.
All this lore dropping is crazy. You can't just say this like it's been happening. Like we already know about this. I wonder if it has something to do with her pregnancy that I've not told the people who I am talking to on Twitter about.
My dad is leaving to get more meds for my mom. Things haven't been great for her lately.
Oh, I'm sorry, X. Okay, bro.
I can't imagine how hard it must be. She's 6 months in. Also, my brother raged. I could hear him screaming in his room. Lol.
That kind of seems like his problem. Not gonna lie.
I checked on my brother and he said our internet is ass. I think.
Well, maybe get a better internet. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I cannot help with these problems.
It gets out. I'd be relying on data right now. Also, I got grossed out seeing this thing right outside our house on the ground when getting air. Looks like a batbird thing. Kind of like that pterodactyl looking one earlier.
Yeah, that thing is ugly and chopped. It is literally chopped in half. It is literally and physically chopped.
My dad is back. He seems angry about something, and now he and mom are going to the hospital. I seriously have no idea what's going on with her, and neither do they, so she's going to be looked at. She seems to be in agony. Bro and I will hold up the fort for them.
I will hold up the fort for them is crazy. You acting like this is some medieval times. I will hold up the fort for you, parents. Ah.
Okay, our parents aren't back yet. They said they're going to have to spend the night at the hospital, or at least most of it. It's been forever. No weird slash scary sounds or animals, really. Hang on. My brother texted me to come upstairs. Something is on the balcony. We aren't making a peep. Something is staring at us through the sliding screen door. I hid around the door, zoomed in, and recorded it. My brother is hiding behind me. We're going to close this door and lock it from the outside. This looks like the animal y'all have shown me.
Yeah, it's GG's, bruh. It's GG's, bro. Personally, the raptor things from earlier. Yeah. I feel like that's their pops or their mama or their mum if you play Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It is still making those really messed up sounds. It's so loud.
It doesn't seem that messed up to me when you really think about it.
Oh, and now it's scratching at the door really hard. We're gonna call the police again. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Fucking horrible.
By the way you're saying it, doesn't really seem that horrible.
I have fashioned a makeshift flamethrower. My brother.
What? What? How? Okay, listen, woman. You need to be better at explaining these things. You cannot just tell me that you just cooked up a flamethrower, like cooking up a diamond, like cooking up a pickaxe in Minecraft. You cannot tell me that and expect me to be like, oh, okay, you got the flamethrower, nice. What do you think this is, Ark?
And I are on the lowest floor right now. We have barricaded everything except the garage door. I texted my dad, he is on the way. Mom is gonna stay in the hospital overnight. Why does life have to be so sucky?
Well, because life isn't fair. Sometimes. For example, Sometimes animals only get like a day to live. Like they literally just have to speed run being born and mating.
It broke the screen and is attacking the goddamn doors. We can hear the.
I wouldn't really say attacking the doors. I feel like it's just trying to break into your house to nom nom on you, like eat you.
Screaming at each other from down here. Shit is straight up demonic. My bro just fisted
Also we can hear them screaming at each other. What does that mean? Are they just like try and open the door? I can't.
upstairs. I'm not about to bully him for it. Ugh. I feel sick. The police aren't answering either. Dad is here. I hear the garage door opening up. I'm so glad he is back. Oh my lord. I need the passcode to the gun safe, bruh.
I need the passcode to the gun safe, bruh. Calling your dad bruh is crazy.
Oh shit, I missed this text. What the ever loving fuck is this?
Dog, I don't know. It looks ugly though.
I you kids need to lock up. I'm on my way ASAP. Jesus, look at the pic he took. It has a gator. A goddamn gator.
Stop! Stop making all these high pitched sounds and then try and make me feel serious, bro. It's got a gator. A goddamn gator. Personally, thank you for clarifying, father. Because I cannot tell what that is.
Dad is with us now. We locked up and he's getting the guns. We will need him. This is not the same.
Also, getting the guns. How many guns do you have? Then again, he is from Florida.
As the one upstairs. That one is way smaller. It looks like this picture you all keep showing me. This one.
Yeah, man, these are some chopped dinosaurs. Raptors, whatever species of feathered non-avian dinosaurs these are. They are very chopped. I mean, maybe if they didn't look so uncanny, I would actually like them, but I guess that's the point.
It's so damn creepy. We gotta blow his head off, hide or run.
Blow its head off is crazy. What does that mean? Are you just gonna feed it a grenade? Like, here, buddy.
We're discussing what to do next. Dad has his handgun on him, but he still looks real scared. Despite acting calm, I can tell, which make me really concerned. My brother is crying in the bathroom down there. Shit, it's crazy how fast our lives have been completely flipped upside down.
Yeah. It's also really crazy how you can just tell me that you made a flamethrower.
My father is getting the shotgun from upstairs. He says he's going to take care of the dinosaurs in our upstairs, and
This dude has more confidence than me, for real. Listen, I say I can defeat a lot of things, but I know when I'm outmatched. Like, I cannot just pull up and beat up a bear. Okay, I have limits to what I think I can take down.
this told me to be with my brother in the bathroom. I gave him a hug, and we shared a moment together. Right now, I'm with my brother in the bathroom. Dad shot his gun off a few times, and we heard some shrieking and him yelling at those monsters. I think he's fine, though. I think. He's coming back downstairs. We are hiding in the bathroom behind the shower curtain. The door is unlocked, but we're too scared to fix that. We're hiding because we heard our dad instructing us to hide from upstairs. Whatever came down was not our dad.
That's GG's.
I've got my brother in my arms now.
Also, how tall? How big is your brother? Jeez.
It's entered. I called the house phone. I think it's slightly distracted by that. I can hear more footsteps down the stairs. I think my heart will give out. My brother is quietly sniffling behind me. This could be the end. I think he got shot by my dad. There's a ton of pitter-patter on the ground. The thing is sort of stumbling around here with... It just hit the floor and hasn't made a sound or moved. Fuck, what do we do?
Dog, I don't know. I don't know, man. Personally, I think you just go with your instincts. What do your instincts tell you after a raptor just bled out right in front of you?
I called the phone. No response from it. I'm gonna take a small peek with the camera. Oh fuck, the other footsteps are getting closer. Now the monster's beginning to move again.
Oh, so also I know like in some of my reaction and my paleontology reaction videos, I say it's kind of it's like it's very inaccurate to call these things monsters. But if you watch part two of my stream, you no part one of my stream, you will see just how insane these raptors are. They I won't spoil it too much just in case, but they were mimicking voices and everything.
Okay. Before the second thing gets down here, my brother and I are gonna bombard the first one with flashbacks and make a run for it. I turn off the smart night lights so the shit disoriented. I'm sobbing. It pinned my brother down and my dad came in.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. And no way y'all tried to jump a raptor and thought that would work. I'm sorry. I know they're scared and stuff like that. Like they had to try, but oh my gosh.
And it knocked it off him. Me and my brother got out and my dad locked himself in with that monster.
Um, I don't think this is good.
He tried to say something to us, but he was just gurgling.
Yeah, this is definitely not good.
My brother and I were in fucking shambles. Dad's actually gone.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not good. What happened to I'll shoot it if it tries anything funny. Oh my gosh.
This happened a bit ago. We
Dog, does this thing even have eyes? It doesn't even have eyes, dude. Oh dear goodness. This is not right.
have just been processing things. The creature is still inside there, but it killed Dad. We got a pic of it. If you see anything like this, fucking kill it on sight.
I mean, the previous character tried to do that and he ended up bleeding out. So I don't think people are finna be taking your word for that.
I want to know what Dad was trying to say. I don't think I ever will.
Okay, this is actually sad, dude. This is actually heartbreaking. You see what I mean? It was like kind of funny at the start, but now it's been that like it went from we had chicken nuggets, my brother was hogging all to I want to know what Dad was trying to say. I don't think I ever will. You see the absolute tone shift?
I sent my brother to get the gun. There's no other animals in the house right now. Wait a fucking minute. The animal's talking.
The animal is talking. Yeah, it's GG's, bro. You see what I meant when what I said earlier?
It's just saying my mom's name over and over. What the fuck?
What the F indeed, bro. I would be danged if this raptor just said my mom's name over and over again. Like, Trigger, how do you know my mom's name?
We grabbed the gun. It's now just croaking and lightly pawing at the door.
I think, don't worry, y'all. I think I can recreate this for y'all since there's no sound for it. People just immediately left. Okay.
I think it's gonna die, but there's no way in there to double tap the fucker. It's a really secure lock. As I finished typing this, it stopped. I think it's dead.
What do you mean it's okay, bro? Listen. If I died, my last words would not be just some random woman's mom.
My brother and I are going to lock ourselves in the upstairs bathroom.
Let alone mimicked words. Like I can't even speak properly, but no, I had to mimic the sound just for my last words. That's like having your last words be described on Chat GBT.
Sleep. We need it. Poor mom. I don't know how she's gonna handle the news, especially in her condition. Our upcoming family member will grow up without a dad.
I believe in the family member, though, bruh. I believe in it personally.
We can't rest. I think I'll pirate a movie for us to distract ourselves with for now. It's,
Pirating a movie, by the way, is crazy.
it's just sleeping isn't an option right now. Barricaded, no food, dad's gone. We should be fine.
January 13th, 2024.
We woke up with something clattering on the stairs and stuff repeatedly tapping the walls and the hallways outside my parents' room, which is the bathroom we're in. It's really weird. My brother wants me to take a peek. Should probably get
Of course, your brother wants you to take a peek. Your brother is a wimp.
y'all our names just because we may end up dead or missing. I'm Bailey, and my brother's name is Maxwell. Anyway, I'm gonna look. Whatever is
Ain't no way your brother's named after a cat dog.
out there sounds small. Huh, it's just a bunch of bugs. Max
Yeah, man, I think those are a horseshoe. Okay.
thinks these are called horseshoe crabs or something
I literally almost just said that.
like that. There were a ton of them. Some fell down the stairs. They just came out of
So we're just slow?
nowhere somehow. Hiding in the locked bathroom again. We heard some people bust the door open and walk in. These guys
Okay, just F your privacy then.
are doing something. I don't know what. Listen to them.
Alright. I had no idea what they just said.
These fucking voice modded assholes are bad mouthing my dad.
What did your dad do? Oh my gosh.
Max is trying again and I'm fuming.
Yeah, bro. If you finna mock my dad, at least say it in a good voice. Talking like, listen, bro. Listen, man. If you finna talk like dad, if you finna badmouth my dad like that, go back to the enchantment table. Go back to the end. No, go back to the never. Go back to the end. Go back to Chat GPT.
They were insulting my dad. One said it's one of those raptor attacks more common coast to coast, or something. They're using what sounds like a pressure washer now. Max and I will lay low till they leave. It sounds like there is a lot of them. They've come upstairs and are picking up the crabs and putting them in trash bags right now. The gun's loaded, FYI. They've been sitting down there for fucking hours, chatting away about something I don't understand. Saying things like ruptures and Neocene and Novacene and Mesozoic and talking about the things I don't.
Listen, Neocene. Okay, I know about the Neocene. I think I have like, bro. Okay, listen, bro. You cannot just crack. You cannot just cook up a new era called the Nova Scene. Dog, what kind of a name is that? Like, imagine something like this in a documentary. The Nova Scene era. Like, get out of here.
I don't understand. Max is falling asleep and I'm thinking about the beach. I have a feeling these people are related to the weird glow people you guys suggested, along with the comps. Fuck, they're still down there.
Are they camping y'all loud? What's happening? I feel like I'm being way too loud, so I'm gonna quiet down a bit.
They have left quite a bit ago. Sorry for not posting any updates, but we've been thinking through a plan on how to get to our mom all day. Also, we want to figure out who those guys were. We're gathering supplies right now for the journey out. Dad's body has been removed, by the way.
Wait a minute. If it's been removed, what happened to the raptors in the house?
Max found this poking out of the trash. What the hell? Okay, so that's the same logo as the guys on the beach with the cops? What the hell does this mean? Who are these guys? What is Wayho?
I don't know what Wayho is.
Wait, January? How are these people from the future?
Life finds a way.
There's also this image we found in the trash as well. I'm clueless to what this means. Any ideas, guys?
I think the one on the top is like the sling beak thing from earlier. Why did I just mute my TV? Don't do that. If you don't know, I think the sling beaks were the same things that were decapitating the raptors in part 1. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. So I don't know how you guys are getting this info about this Chicago guy.
So that is like his name. Okay.
Because he hasn't posted some of what y'all been talking about yet. Am I stuck in the past or something?
Listen, woman, I don't know if you're stuck in the past or not. Listen, I think one of the more scarier things is talking with someone like from the future, especially if they know you. Like they can just reveal all these things that they know about you and just embarrass you both in the past and in the present at the same time. That's what I perceive as horrifying.
There's an extremely bright light that's multicolored. It's shooting through all our windows and hurts a lot to look at. Here's a pic of one.
This thing looks horrible to look at in general.
We're staying away from the light.
Yeah, dog. I don't want to die. Don't go into the light, brother. Don't or sister, if we're talking religiously. Don't go into the light.
There's a light coming from the basement and shrieking. We need to get out of here now. Here's a recording of it. It's so damn loud, it hurts our ears.
Oh my gosh! Listen. Here's how quick I get through a video if I'm not pausing 24/7. If I'm just not like, wait, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my gosh, what is this? But as I was saying, the amount of tone shift from the beginning to now to like currently is crazy. They went from hogging chicken nuggets to flying snakes to their dad dying. All of this in a virtual span of 15 minutes and 45 seconds. What on earth is that? Yeah, dog, I don't think portals make that noise. I'm pretty sure like the Never portal and like the End portal. I'm pretty sure that's like that's like a good consensus on what a portal would actually sound like. Not whatever this is. That legitimately sounds like a dinosaur. I actually also watched Primeval. I don't know how this comes into play to currently. But I find it pretty good. The lizard was cool. The future predators evolving from bats was a bit iffy. I mean, at least have them have their big old ears. Like, I don't think bats would be able would evolve to be completely blind, but very sensitive to hearing. They really remind me of the SCP Shy Guy, but whatever. Let's just move on because we still have a decent amount to go.
We're outside. It got dark, unfortunately, but there's no sign of life out here, aside from the little bugs. Max and I were just quietly talking about how we're going to get to our mom. We don't know which hospital she's at. We have been walking for a few minutes now, and there are no cars out. We're gonna take a shortcut to the police station, and Max just said there's something in the retention pond.
What on earth is a retention pond? I guess that's what's in the retention. Okay, but a pair of eyes. All right. Are these like these like ponds that are like in the middle of cities and stuff? Is that what that is?
It looks like a gator, but
Dog, I have no idea what you just saw, but that is not a gator. That is not a gator, bro. That that all I saw was a pair of eyes.
something's wrong. It's far too large, and it's got this needle face. It's not normal. Max says it looks like a gharial, which is sort of similar, I suppose, but way smaller in India, apparently. We're backing away carefully. We don't want to be too loud. Okay. We managed to outrun it, but holy
Outrun it, dog. I think outrunning it is just walking away from it.
mother of shit, that was fucking scary. Here's a recording of that and an image that we took after it stopped chasing. That wasn't a gator at all. We have no idea what it is. But it seems to be guarding something. Who knows, to be honest? We hate it anyway.
Y'all just have beef with everything prehistoric, okay? Y'all hate the raptors, and now y'all hate this gator. Now I don't blame you ever anymore. Now that it sounds like that.
There's more gator things out there. Not in the water, but on land. They're tall and kind of look like dogs. Hang on, they're headed towards us slowly. We have the gun still in a baseball bat.
What are y'all finna do with a baseball bat? Are y'all finna play home run with the gators?
Come to think of it, we could have shot that massive gator thing earlier.
Well, okay, listen, y'all. Y'all are way too comfortable being raised up around in Florida, okay? I don't think people are just out here shooting alligators.
They ran past us? Like, they weren't running at us, but towards us. They seemed panicked. Max got a good pic of one of them. He sent it to me. This is it. Listen to it. Oh, shit.
What happened?
I'm holding my brother close now. We're hiding in a drainage tunnel pipe or something. This bad pig, because the bird-like predator that killed our dad was back. At least that breed of monster was back. We managed to escape by running back to the retention pond. This was my bro's idea. We went back there as the dinosaur birds were chasing us and had the giant gharial-looking one come out of the water and accidentally protect us from the murdering fucks. It was swiping its head at the dinosaurs and they eventually left. We didn't use the gun because we dropped it. When day breaks, I'll get it back. We were able to hunker down last night, so we're headed to the beach and there have been several bodies. A lot of them are hung really high up in trees. This one fell down and startled us. Additionally, there was something sleeping in the tree with the bodies.
Listen, well, we need to do a better job and actually take pictures of these. Like, what was the thing sleeping in the trees?
There are some absolutely enormous birds in the sky. Like, they're literally
Okay, now that's an actual bird.
the size of hang gliders or something like that. They don't really care about me and my bro, but there have been quite a few of them in the sky, along with more strange lights. Still thinking about the Wayho crap. I hope they're still at the beach. I've got several questions, and they might know where my mom is. And that light stuff. We have reached the ocean, at last. The water under the bridge is
What y'all mean at last? Are y'all finna turn into mermaids and swim away?
shimmering with lights. They appear as specific colors on the camera, but we notice they're all multicolored. mostly white. Max and I think it's weirdly beautiful to watch. Something surreal, and there's just the most beautiful wailing in the distance. Like a whale.
You don't say. There's just the most beautiful wailing in the distance. Like a whale. Really?
Our ears are ringing. There's absolutely massive light in the sky. It's insanely bright, and it broke Max's phone completely. Apple problems. Here's the big idea. My phone is acting weird and buggy now, but it's not broken. This thing has to be miles long. We're running away from the beach because that's where the light is.
Alright.
The humming is louder now, whale-like. Here's some
You don't say.
recordings further inland. So soothing. Max and I are sitting down and listening. So pretty.
Never mind, that does not sound like a whale. Now that's a whale. The second one wasn't.
It's beginning to get dark again. We didn't even realize. We were going to get something to eat in one of the empty stores, then hide. We also heard some people down on the beach shouting things to a megaphone also, but it was in Spanish and Mandarin. They had voice lines too. Hey,
What? Okay.
it's not getting dark. There was just something in front of the sun. We're going to the beach.
Yeah, bro, I don't trust you.
Okay, we made it back down to the start of the beach, and there's like half of a dolphin, which is kind of sad. The people are way far out. We are headed that way. Hang on. Max said there's something moving in the waves. We wish our parents were here badly. What the hell is this?
I do not know. I think that's like like a mosasaur. Maybe globidens. Maybe prognathodon. I have not. I feel like prognathodon is like. Never mind. Let's just continue watching this so we can focus.
It's shooting through the water, chasing something that kind of looks like the Loch Ness monster.
So Nessie's just being chased by Mr. Prognathodon.
My brother thinks it looks like some Mario 64 character.
Oh my gosh.
But whatever. These things are kind of cool, but scare really fast, and they look super mean. Oh my god. I was trying to get a pic of the long neck thing and got this. The thing just got smashed. Oh my god, the water is turning red now over there.
Rest in peace, Nessie. Yeah, you tried.
It's left now. Swam far, far away, dragging the Dinosaur with it. Thanks for teaching me that term. We saw some nice seabirds, and that humming and wailing is still in the air. Seems like the birds are soothed by it as well. They're way less skittish. Something absolutely beautiful is currently gliding through the water's surface. It is so pretty, and it's the source of the beautiful singing. It's got to be at least 300 feet tall. It's amazing. We were just watching it, and the seabirds took off towards it. Look at it.
I'm looking at it all right. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking at it.
Max just started walking towards it without saying anything. I'm gonna follow. We need to see this closer.
January 15th, 2024.
It's amazing. It's swaying its head around slowly, and none of the birds are getting hurt. Oh, wait, something else just left the tree line and stepped down to the beach in the distance. Oh my god.
Oh, a sauropod. That's cool.
It's a dinosaur, a full-blown dinosaur.
Now you're real. Not okay. Now you've actually starting to realize that you're actually seeing dinosaurs. Oh my gosh.
Max is freaking ecstatic, and honestly, so am I a little bit. Despite it all, it's hard not to be a little excited about all this. It followed us.
Of course it did. Of course it's gonna follow you. Oh my goodness.
It moved into the grass the second one arrived. Those monsters are tossing some kid's body around and making sure we see it.
So for psychopaths, all right. Psychopath raptors.
They've even ripped off their clothes and throw them in the air. Just Max and I are, we're not okay. Hell is humid. Max shot the gun at them and missed, and now they're making gunshot noises back at us.
What on earth is up with these raptors?
I have a bat in my hand and I'm ready to use it. We ran out of ammo and those fucks are just eating that poor person in front of us. At leisure. Max started to cry and I might do the same. The singing from that massive creature will no longer soothe me. Not after this. It's still there, standing indifferently in the water. We were so exhausted, but we lived. We had to tread water in the ocean for hours because the bird monsters didn't go in water, but we couldn't go too far off the shore because of that mosasaur. So we ended up waiting for the monsters on the beach to get bored and leave while treading water the entire time. Before getting in the water, we put our phones and weapons on the sand, and they weren't disturbed. The giant sea thing is left at this point, and the sun is coming up. Yes, we were out there into the night. Max has told me that the body they were flinging around was actually a classmate of his named CJ. Jesus. Also, we're gonna raid a store now because we're absolutely starved. There's a drawing on the sidewalk that we saw. I'm not sure if it has any significance, but it's just something to look at, I suppose. We're in the store, and something is just creaking in the corner of the store, slowly, over and over. There's good food in here, though, so we aren't about to leave yet. The creaking is from something on the ceiling, we think. The ceiling just broke and scared the shit out of us, but when we looked, there was a fan on the ground and a woman with rope around her neck attached to it.
Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more serious now. We have people hanging themselves. I may actually cry.
Good. We're leaving. Not gonna eat by a dead person, just what the fuck has happened?
I don't know anymore.
Oh, well, as for the question, she looked pretty fresh and no scuffed, but we didn't take a close look, to be honest. We did, however, find the police and globe uniform people on the beach, and they drove off on buggy things. They were too fast to catch up to, and too loud to hear us. They did leave a small sketchbook behind, and there were the following drawings inside of it. These are the simpler drawings found within. These are the more complex drawings within.
Ah. So though, yeah, these do, yeah. Okay, I think these are thylacine. So the thylacine. So not only is it bringing in dinosaurs, it's bringing in prehistoric mammals. No, prehistoric marsupials. Because I think prehistoric marsupials in here as well.
We will be following them from a distance to see what they do. One of them looked like that drawing we saw on the sidewalk. I'll try to get pics. They've hauled something huge into this crate and are driving it off in the distance. Take a look. The animals on the beach also appear to not be afraid of humans, like at all. They were not running from us really, which we thought was odd.
January 16th, 2024.
A couple more smaller animals that washed up that looked interesting to us, as well as that giant thing you people say is a mosasaur, which this one is smaller than the one from earlier, but it's been ripped open or something. Something else we saw earlier was the same giant bird-like animal from earlier, which doesn't seem to be interested in Max and I. Here he's carrying the head of one of the evil ones. We're guessing she
One of the evil ones is crazy.
killed it, and I say she because she has a baby with her. We kept distance.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to see these things die after what they after in part one where they were saying, "Dad, help." Like, okay.
So some guy is shouting at us and waving his arms out. Wait, this looks exactly like that drawing from earlier. I think it's that weird armored guy. We have no idea what he's saying. He has a voice.
Nah, that's a stormtrooper.
It's in Spanish. He's walking closer and he's freaking us out. We sprinted away from him and he chased us for a second. Then gave up. Called someone on a phone or something. We're going to be booking it away. He gave us the creeps. I think it's that Wayno group. Looking into the yields nothing. Just a generic volunteering website and a couple logos. What the hell is Wayno?
I have no idea. You asked me that twice and I still don't know.
Fuck. Max and I just found something horrific on the sand.
Are you finna show us a picture or?
I'm gonna blur this one for y'all.
I highly regret suggesting a picture, so.
Oh, but it's some old guy who looks in horrible shape. Absolutely awful. There's literally no police here or anything. What the fuck? I tried calling, but we aren't getting service. We can't call mom either. This is just mental. Sickening. We are leaving the entire beach again. Max and I figured that whatever did this can't be far away. He looks fresh.
Oh gosh.
Wait, what? It's 11:34 p.m. and the sun is just now beginning to set. Max and I are really confused. My phone has to be goofed up or something. Hang on. We can hear helicopters. They have that Wayho logo on. Going to be hiding it out for a bit inside this random store. There's a shocking amount of food in here, and the place is still partially running. Max is eating some jerky right now. I wonder why there's nobody else in here, though. Feels uneasy in here. Just a little bit. It's so quiet. Max and I are holding hands and looking for good canned foods. This store's overheads just shut off, but the displays are all on. I guess the overheads were on, like, auxiliary? See anything good? Max alerted me we're not alone. I zoom in across the store and see whatever this is. Check this thing out. It's
I don't know what that is, but I think I am actually blind. Cause what is that? These look like the never mind.
moving softly and moving extremely slowly and quietly. What the hell is it?
I don't know.
Bat-like wing webs and several pointy legs underneath. It just twitched unnaturally fast and then vanished right in front of us. We're going to get the fuck out of here.
Please do.
The power is gone.
Why show us a picture of the powers? I can see them slightly better. I don't know.
Blinking and extending their wings. Max and I are trying to be as quiet as possible. Okay, so one of them just leaped to the other one, and now they're knocking over the shells. It is so loud. It sounds like they're fighting or something. There's just an insane.
So they're just beefing with each other. What is y'all doing?
Amount of stuff being knocked over, and they're zipping all around the store. We booked it out of there with some food in a bag, but it's dark out now, and we gotta find somewhere to sleep. We are hella exhausted. At least the helicopter's gone, and Max and I are both alive. Just gotta get mom. It's dark out now, and this thing scared the shit out of us by like fucking scream cackling in a tree above us. We actually screamed at it too because the motherfucker's scared as well, and then fell on a Max and trotted away, stopping to give us the side eye a few times. We needed a laugh.
Yeah, dog, that thing is ugly. I'm sorry. Is that a like Delphidol?
Whoops, it fell. Oh, also that humming singing is back in the distance. And there are a lot of very strange sounds all around us tonight. Like more of whatever that possum thing was screaming and stuff.
Dog, that is not a possum, bro. Whatever that is, I can reassure you that is not a possum.
Somehow the store, we will sleep in the bathroom, probably. We woke up with those guys' voices again. They're sweeping through. We're being absolutely silent right now.
Alright, let's see how silent you're being.
Something's out there. We
Was that the Muto? Okay.
left and walked past a few of their bodies. Some Wayho guys dead and just shattered armor plating and ripped up clothes. They were completely skinned men and women, and some of their parts were chewed to the bone. Also, there was like blue blood along with the red blood.
So whatever this is, it can bleed and it's not natural. Okay.
Sorry for not posting about anything in a while. It's just a lot happened to us.
A lot happened to me too. I am confused. I was on the verge of crying a while ago.
Max is partially paralyzed now. We heard an infant squealing and crying in a part of a building, but it wasn't that. It was those monsters again. They took Max and fucking slammed him into the ground over and over and over. I had to figure out how to reload and just kept fumbling. I feel so bad for him, and I have had to carry him around since then. He still is conscious and tries to make light of the situation with his little references and stuff, but I just feel so bad for him. My little brother can't even walk anymore. As for that demon,
So he's your little brother. Okay.
I shot it dead.
Thank you for shooting this thing dead, Bailey. I'm surprised I remember your name. But yeah, thank you for shooting it dead, especially after it wiped an entire family like a mod wipe and like a creature wipe in Ark Survival Evolved.
He fades in and out of it. I don't know what else to do but go back to the beach and let Wayho take us. They said rescue people on the paper that I still have. Thanks for the help, everyone. Hang on, that singing is back. I'm gonna be leaving the weapons behind. Too much to carry.
And that was the worst mistake. January 2024.
We made it to the beach. No Wayho. Max has fully come to, but he's in bad shape. The pain, he says, is some of the absolute worst he's had. He says that even the wind on his skin hurts. I'd taken off some clothes to use some wrapping. They have since turned red and are wet. I carried my brother around the beach, and we collected some shells together. He would spot them on my back, and I would bend down and collect them in my arms. We saw a lot of really cool shells. It was fun, and brings me back to when things were normal. Max has sat down now, and I'm next to him. I've just taken some pics of birds for him and weird shimmering flying things photobombed.
You're not slick, Arcasuchus. We took some pics of the birds for him and weird shimmering flying things. Birds, weird shimmering flying things. Weird birds, yeah, buddy. You ain't slick at all.
You know, we used to like birds, but they're different now. Still pretty and cute, but different.
Is that an Ichthyornis? Interesting.
My phone had died inexplicably for a while and then came back. My body also got, like, super tingly for no reason at times, and it actually hurt a lot. Max is in terrible condition right now. I've been hand feeding him and giving him water. There have been no dangerous animals.
Ah.
I could hear people, and there actually were some people. One of those Wayho suit guys, too. Here. It looks like a hike or something. There's a kid there, too.
Hmm.
Hang on. He saw me and waved the normal-looking people away. He's headed over. I'm getting a pic. He's telling me to calm down through that weird voice mod, and to come with me. The ruptures are only getting worse, kid. He is carrying Max carefully now, and I'm following the group back to a helicopter. I think it's finally looking good for us. I asked about the papers and stuff, and he stopped to stare at me, then said it's nothing that concerns me.
Alright.
I asked about my mom and the hospitals, and he didn't say a lot. But when I mentioned she was pregnant, something about his demeanor changed. I can't tell exactly what specifically changed, but it didn't make me feel good.
Uh-oh. January 18th, 2024.
He sent a photo to my device. He doesn't want to talk about it. I'm afraid to look. My heart just skipped a beat.
Wait a minute. Let's let this play out.
And I feel sick. Look, I asked if this pic is for my mom, and he said, not specifically. I don't believe this.
What is it?
I asked if the baby will make it, and he said, I'm sorry, her belly shrank completely after the...
Oh no. Okay, this is getting bad.
This. She's apparently gone. My mom, don't believe it, but he said she had jumped from a window and passed.
Okay, this is getting dark.
She knew Dad was gone and thought we were gone too. Max and I were apparently listed as dead. She did this after her belly shrank, according to the guy. I don't believe him. We were all headed into a hidden bunker.
Hey, at least it's no. After all this, I don't think I can take this funny no more.
Type thing. Apparently, their helicopter was completely trampled by this. The way Hellman sent everyone in our group this picture taken on location. I found it completely weird how dark it is. Not to mention, this is the dinosaur from earlier. Going deeper. Can't see a thing, but they can. The one in the back has Max in their arms.
Dog, is that a syringe?
Bailey Kaminsky here. Thanks for reading through my art project for my second
Yeah, I bet the guy got. She gone.
semester of high school. The photos are all drawings. Everything is fine in my life and none of this was real. God bless. Might delete all this later. Lol.
Yeah, Cuddy, you is not Bailey Kaminsky.
Art project for high school? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I can agree with you, buddy. That is not no art project. I don't think a military soldier having a syringe is an art project.
Thanks for reading, watching, and listening. Hashtag Weird Birds Part 2 is concluded. Again, I really appreciate the support from everyone, and it was a lot of fun to make. I look forward to the future. Look at them. Those models, aren't they great? Man.
Wait a minute. Please don't tell me these are the actual sizes. That's not possible, okay? I'm gonna give it a like. I really enjoyed it.
But he put so much effort in these. Look at those.
Yeah, I see the effort. So that was Weird Birds Part 2. I think I heard Part 3 is in the works. I'm not sure. But when it comes out, when someone does a video on it, I'll react to it because I don't really get on Twitter too much. Thank you for everyone watching,